Do you guys read reviews? Because obviously these reviews I think you can read because they've been good.
I'll read them. I skim through them. And I go, okay. But yeah, they've been great. They've been amazing. And yes, I just skim.
Our showrunners read them and they'll send them.
Yeah.
So when they send them, I'm like, okay, so it was a good one.
Yeah, we know it's
You don't get
okay.
the bad
Exactly.
ones.
Yeah, we don't get the bad ones.
But I don't think there have been bad ones about One Day at a Time.
I
so.
hope not. And even if there were, everybody's entitled to their opinion.
True.
Yeah.
I don't agree, but okay.
And I have to ask you about the finale, which was emotional, and it was emotional.
Yeah.
Was that hard for you guys to do? Was that a heavy day on set when you were doing that?
I loved it. It was great. I loved that ride, and I loved it because it was like a play. But we had a lot of rehearsal, and we had a lot of protection, and so it wasn't as hard when we got in front of an audience because we only did it once or twice. So we rehearsed the heck out of it in order for it to be that way. But yeah, I was excited about the finale. I was excited.
It was a heavy week on set for me. Justina Machado is a genius, and she has her emotions right here, and she's just like, and sad, and angry, and I'm this way.
I love her.
For me, I was like, I have this weird thing where like once I process the scene too much, I can't do it anymore when it's that emotional. It's like my body shuts down and it's like, you're hurting yourself. So it was a weird combination of I want to rehearse this as much as I can, but I also want to make sure it's fresh for the audience. And it was also so hard to watch everybody else. So it was a hard week.
It certainly seemed like it.
I loved it.
But the response has been great.
Yes.
And what have you heard from fans about Elena since she came out and all this stuff?
It's been amazing. My favorite thing is obviously I have a lot of young girls that look up to Elena, but it's the 30 and 40-year-olds that send me messages and say, if I had Elena growing up, my life would have been easier. And that's what blows my mind, to get to be the vessel for that and to get to be that for somebody, it's incredible.
I mean, and that's kind of the show itself. The representation matters, and
Yes.
especially in this day and age.
Yes.
And it's so refreshing for you guys to, I imagine, for you guys to be doing this and to bring this family to life, episode after episode.
Yeah, you never get tired of talking about it, seriously, because it's such a beautiful show. It's so important. I've said this many times. It's a universal story told through Latino lens, and we're helping to change the Latino narrative, and that is incredibly important to me. And people get to see themselves up there.
Yeah.
We sound like them, we look like them, and then I feel like anybody could watch our show and find some sort of representation there.
Yeah. Yeah, we have topics like you might not be Latino, but you might have depression, or you might know an alcoholic, or you might be LGBTQ, or you might encounter racism. There's so many things that people could relate to.
And at the end of the day, I guess with this season, what do you hope fans kind of take away from it?
I hope they feel seen, they feel heard, and we give them strength for whatever it is they need in their life at that time, and happiness. I hope they get really happy and learn how to communicate if they have a problem communicating,
I hope they walk away with hope. I hope they see that their situations are not uncommon, that they're seen and heard, and that other people are going through it, and that it will get better. And especially with representation, there's that conversation's happening, and things are moving forward.